What's going on, guys? Welcome to Columbia International University, located in the heart of South Carolina. My name is Josh Bass. I'm going to be your host today. I'm a senior and I'm double majoring in youth ministry and Bible. Let's go. Here at CIU, we create professional ministers, but we're also wanting to create ministering professionals. And the way that we do that is through our business and nursing programs. Let's go check it out. If you are a business or sports management student, this is where all of your classes are going to take place. In this seminar room right here, we have community events and various graduate events and seminars. And right down the hall is our brand new Business Career and Development Center. I think we actually have someone in here we can talk to. How's it going?
Hi.
Would you mind telling our friends here what you do at the BCDC?
Of course. At the BCDC, we work mainly on 3 pillars: entrepreneurship, career readiness, where we have all our career services, and mentorship. We hold students before they are part of our university throughout their careers, and then we bridge them to what's most important, the next stage of their professional lives. So if you want to remember us, think of ACDC. We're the BCDC, the rock stars on campus.
Welcome upstairs. This is our state-of-the-art nursing program center. Over here we have our skills center and then our simulation center. Both of them contain state-of-the-art technology that allow us to better equip all of our nursing students. Let's go down the boulevard. We're in the health science lab now. This is for everything biomed, biology, and health science. And did you actually know that we're the only school in South Carolina that has a biomed degree? That's pretty cool. CIU has over 24,000 alumni serving in over 160 countries. The way that I know that is from all the amazing people who work in our Alumni Center here. They keep track of all of our alumni and they're responsible with keeping up to date with them, knowing what they're doing after they graduate. If you were coming to visit CIU, you can stay in one of the 6 amazing guest rooms that we have available. And did you know alumni can stay here 1 free night a year? It's so spacious. So far at CIU, you've seen the type of school that we are, but now we're gonna look at the who we are. We're gonna look into our 5 core values, and to start us off with our first core value, is Caleb. What's up, dude? What's up, man? Good to see you.
So our first core value is world evangelization. This one is very important to me as I grew up overseas amongst different cultures. CIU's goal is to equip every one of their students with the tools to reach people from every tribe, nation, and tongue with the good news of Jesus. I think they do a really good job of not just pressuring you to go down the one route of being a missionary and actually moving to another country, but understanding that we live in a world today where there are people from every culture in every culture. And I think whether or not you want to get a business degree here and own a business right here in South Carolina, or you want to travel around the States doing nursing, it is important to be able to reach people from all different cultural backgrounds. And so that's why this is one of the most important stones, and I think CIU does a really good job of equipping their students with that.
Welcome to the administration building. This is your one-stop shop for everything here at CIU. First, we have our admissions counselors. They're the people who help you during your enrollment process. And for me, they're the ones who got me here. Next, we have advising and registrar. They're the people that will sit down with you and help you register classes, figure out what you'll enjoy and what classes you specifically want to take. And they also help you graduate on time. Next, we have the financial aid department. These are the good guys. They give you all the money from both federal and state aid and institutional aid. You want them on your team. Then we have accounting. These are the people that take the money. They handle all the bills and the payment plan processes. And if you ever come and visit CIU, this is your personal visit room. So when you and your family come and visit, this is the room that's assigned to you. There's merch, there's snacks, it's everything you could ever want. Now it's time for chapel. We have chapel 3 times a week, and man, it is such a good place to be. There's outside speakers and professors who come and speak. And it's just a really cool place to go because, sometimes college can be stressful. There's homework, there's assignments, there's exams, but this is just a place where I can let all that go. I can just be at the feet of Jesus and worship with my friends. And now it's time to look at our next core value.
This is our second value, victorious Christian living. And what victorious Christian living means, as explained by our current president of CIU, is that we have 2 steps that we take as believers. The first step is to say, I want to live my life for God. And the second step is to say, but I also want to let Christ live his life through me. And so what that means is we allow him to live his life through us by the power of his Holy Spirit. And that is what gives us the victory in Jesus. It's not of ourselves, it's from him and allowing him to do his will in our lives as we serve him.
Now we're gonna go to one of the coolest places on campus, the prayer towers. And to go with me, I got some friends. Come on, guys. And now we have the prayer towers. And you can go in it. Just a really cool place just to spend time with the Lord and in prayer. our next core value, super important one at CIU that we really love and value. And here to tell us my friend Jalen. What's up, dude? Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man. This is our third core value here at CIU, prayer and faith. And for me, this is probably my favorite stone because it ties up my CIU experience perfectly. My come to CIU is all about prayer and faith. As someone that had no intentions of going to a traditional four-year school, and I was just going to go to tech school, God definitely answered my prayers about wanting to go to a school to play soccer for one, and a school that I could continue to build and grow my faith, and I think CIU does that perfectly.
Next up, we have my favorite place to hang out on campus, the Student Center. This is where all of the fun happens. We have board game nights, Mario Party tournaments, and various events. And then in the Student Center, we also have an esports arena. So for any of you gamers out there that are interested in joining an esports team, we have one here at CIU with all of the PC equipment that you would ever want here in the Student Center. Oh, looks like we got another core value coming up. Well, Caleb, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man.
We're awesome. This is our fourth core value here at CIU. It's evangelical unity. This core value acknowledges that there are difficulties in interpreting scripture. However, we invite that. At CIU, we are kind of just main on the big things. We main on just the big points. We acknowledge that Jesus came into the earth, lived a sinless life, and then was crucified and then resurrected on the third day. This difficulty is really just invited into the school itself. This is done through classes, through dialogue, through having professors from various denominations. Additionally, it's done and invited through chapel as we have speakers from various churches and backgrounds, all for the purpose of growth.
This is the men and women's soccer field. I remember my first week at CIU, we had a huge game here. It was the opening game, and they won. And it was the craziest thing ever because it had been pouring rain, and we got free Chick-fil-A. We also have women's softball. And this is the men's baseball field. Now it's time for some outdoor activities. We're gonna start with the volleyball court. And right behind me is the pond. It is such a cool place to hang out. CIU also has a 4-star pro-rated disc golf course on our campus, free for all of our students here. It's got maps and it's on UDisc. We also have 400 acres of land, and included in that is miles of trails and hiking paths. Also outside is our basketball court, our tennis court, and pickleball court. This is the CIU campus store. This is where you come and get your books at the beginning and end of a semester. When it gets hot outside, because we live in South Carolina, it gets hot and sunny, you can get some great gear. And then when it gets cold, you can pick up some cool shirts, hoodies, and other belongings like that. And now our next stop is gonna be the Ritterhoff building. Let's go check it out. And when you come inside, you're gonna find the professors and classrooms for the College of Art and Sciences. The digital editing studio is made specifically for communication students.
Students have access to Adobe Suite on our Macs and PCs.
And then right in this room is Hoke Auditorium. It's actually where some of your classes are gonna be. And you get to participate in some pretty cool club activities, such as the thespian plays. They put on a play every semester. And then located inside this room is our campus security. It's kind of like the central point at CIU. How's it going, dude?
Good, how are you?
Good.
CIU is rated one of the most safest campuses in the United States. We patrol the whole campus, and we're available for assistance in whether it's a lockout, you need your car jumped off, the battery dies.
Been there.
Whatever services we can offer to help not only assist students, but also keep the campus safe.
Hey guys, our friend Josh has to go to class. We're gonna show you the CAF.
Let's go in.
Felipe, tell us about the CAF.
Of course. So here in the CAF, we have unlimited meal plans, so you get to come in whenever you want, as many times as you want. And often, my friends, as we're going to the gym, they'll just pass by the CAF, get a chicken.
Oh yeah.
And we also have foods from different countries, like China. We also have it from Mexico. And we have different options, like gluten-free options or vegan options.
My favorite thing in the CAF are the burgers. Oh man, beautiful. It washes me inside.
My favorite thing, I think, are root beer floats.
Oh.
What's that, bro?
What?
You don't know what a root beer float is.
What?
I told you. Yep.
Just the right sip.
What do we think?
Honestly, it's very sweet.
And I'm back. Well, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Schuster, and this is where the graduate faculty are. Let's go. And I just wanna remind you guys that CIU offers traditional undergrad studies, graduate studies, PhD studies, and even online programs. And my friend Jada here actually is about to complete one. Would you mind telling us about it?
Of course, yeah. So I actually just finished the online Master's in Business Administration program. It was really cool for me as a full-time worker because working full-time, I don't have a whole lot of flexibility in my schedule. The online program was able to offer that to me. They even offer resources that are also available to on-campus students, such as the Academic Success Center, tutoring, IT help desk, and even book support.
Thank you so much. Welcome to the Mary Room, one of the best spots on campus for the graduates to hang out in. There's a fridge, there's coffee, you can get breakfast, lunch in between class. They even got a vending machine in here. Now we're gonna look at some of our resident halls. Behind me are 3 of the girls' dorm buildings. We have 6 total on campus and the guys are on the other side. They're literally the exact same, so let's go check one out. So now we're standing in one of our common rooms for the building Founders, which is the House of Dignity. And they actually won the House Collective last year. It's our on-campus way of building community and competition through events, games. We have cook-off challenges. We have paintball games throughout the year. It's such a great way to get community on campus. Oh, welcome to one of the dorm rooms. Included in the room are so many different amenities and features. And one of those is a bed. Obviously, we have to sleep. Beds are included, mattresses. We also have a window unit, and it's not locked. You can make it as hot as you want, as cold as you want. Included in the room is also a desk, a chair, and an entire wardrobe, both for you and your roommates. You also have an entire kitchenette in the room. There's a fridge, there's a microwave, and there's a sink, all of which are included. You don't have to pay any extra to have them. And if something happens to them, they just fix them for you. We got free Wi-Fi in each of the rooms. We have free laundry rooms, washer, dryer, totally free to use. Free parking for all students at CIU, and free storage units free to use. Welcome to the More Fitness Center. This is for you guys and girls out there like to get buff and ripped. Let's go. And here to tell us about some of the different amenities and features of our fitness center is our friend Hunter here. Would you mind telling us a little bit about it?
Yes, so I'm Hunter Wright. I'm an athletic trainer here at CIU. We have the gym downstairs for athletes playing basketball, volleyball. We have our weight room to where our teams go in and lift, get strong. We have the cardio room as well. We have a ton of new equipment this year. We have a Stairmaster. We have speed bike with the arms, ellipticals. Even if you're injured or if you just want to get some cardio in or if you just want to get strong, we have everything in this fitness center that you could absolutely need.
This is the library. When you first come in here, you got the CIU library homepage and catalog. If you need to find any book in the library, this is the place to do it. If you come this way, we got all of the Bible class books over here. You're gonna be spending a lot of time over here for all the Bible classes. Then we have the most awesomely and conveniently placed vending machines for them late night munchies. The CIU computers. You can use these, they're totally free. You just log in with your student email and password. We got some really awesome study spaces. And then all through over here, we have private study rooms. And when you go upstairs in the library, this is where the Academic Success Center is. And here to tell us is Miss Lisa. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm good. Would you mind telling everybody what you guys do up here?
Sure. So we're the Academic Success Center. We have things like tutors, we have mentors, we have accommodations for students with disability. We want to see students thrive and grow. We want to give them the opportunity to be as successful as they can possibly be.
And you know what my favorite part? There's cookies up here all the time. And now we have our 5th and final core value. And here's Josie to tell us all about it. What's up, man? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Authority of Scripture is our core value at CIU that shows that we have access to the wonderful scriptures that show us how we get to live like Jesus every day. And it's not just taught in our Bible classes at CIU in psychology and biomedical sciences, and even down to communication. We get the opportunity to have those scriptures and those teachings integrated in our lives, and we get to walk like Jesus every day.
Well, guys, that's the end of our tour. I had such a great time with you guys today. I hope you did too.
We would love for you to experience a personal campus visit. You can register at ciu.edu/visit. Hope to see you soon.